那预须去买起个难度手铐帮他走了。我操，这那个大，好像是有。
There are fires that burn down forests, but there are also fires that remain unseen, smoldering within the hearts of people. In memories, in faith, and in fear, when wildfires swept across the hills surrounding Jerusalem, it may not have been nature's wrath alone. Perhaps it was a reminder that even the most sacred of lands is not exempt from the law of impermanence. In Jerusalem, a city toward which three major world religions bow in reverence. For Jews, it is the heart of their history and the promise of God. For Christians, it is where Jesus walked, preached, suffered, and was resurrected. For Muslims, it is where Muhammad ascended to heaven on the night journey. And yet, in the dry, hot days of August, the same city was engulfed by a fire not of war, but of nature. No bombs, no battles, just destruction. Relentless and consuming. Some ask, why would God allow Jerusalem to burn? If it is holy ground, should it not be protected? And that is when we must pause, not to question the heavens, but to
The local
Fire does not discriminate between cultures.
Residents described the sky turning bright orange as ash and smoke blanketed their homes.
A core truth that every spiritual seeker must one day come to embrace. Perhaps this is the message nature brings, that holiness does not reside in bricks and mortar, but in the hearts of those who hold faith. I once had the chance to walk through the western hills of Jerusalem. The songs of birds echoed through the silence. A scene that felt eternal. But then I saw signs warning.
Alright. I'm on fire.
Again in 2023, massive fires had raged here. Trees turned to skeletons, residents evacuated, police, firefighters, and volunteers, everyone joined forces to fight the flames. At times, the smoke was so thick that the sun vanished from the sky. I recall reading a news story about an old Catholic monk who lived in a monastery on one of those hills. As the fire crept near, people urged him to leave. He simply smiled and said, "Where I am, God is. If fire comes, I will still pray." I don't know whether the fire reached his destiny, but his words stayed with me, because they showed that peace is not always found by running, but by standing together. No? Guys, with resentment, but with acceptance and faith. Wildfires in Israel are not a rare event. Every summer, the air goes dry, winds blow stronger, and the heat intensifies. Fires may start from a cigarette butt, an unattended ember, or from nature itself. just like the kingdom of Judah, once exiled. Like the
Ay, la desesperación de la gente que está perdiendo todo.
lost, reclaimed, over and over through centuries of war. What was once considered sacred can be reduced to rubble. But the truly sacred lies in the perseverance of faith, even when all stones have turned to dust. Buddhism may not have its roots in Jerusalem, but its teachings of impermanence will like the soil bearing these events. The tree that stands yesterday lies fast. The peaceful home of yesterday is now disaster. The children of yesterday becomes today's evacuee. The mind once steady is suddenly shaken. Impermanence spares no one, not the commoner, not the priest, not even the holy ground, nor the forest around it. But within impermanence, a deeper truth awaits. When tragedy strikes, most ask, why? But those on the spiritual path ask, what can I learn from this? Perhaps, amid the smoke rising over Jerusalem, we are taught to let go of attachments, to love without clinging, to witness ashes without despair, and in that very moment, we now begin to understand, holiness does not exist outside, it arises within a heart that still turns toward compassion. Even in the midst of destruction,
fueled by strong winds and dry conditions. These wildfires pose significant challenges.
Isso aqui, velho. Rapaz do céu. Você tá maluco.
The urgency of the situation numerous challenges. For one, the environmental damage is significant. Wildfires destroy vegetation, harm
Estamos en el barrio Bellavista, necesitamos ayuda. Necesitamos ayuda.